Hi, I'm Melina, and I am dyslexic. You're probably thinking what that means. It means that I have a condition where I have a difficulty in reading, writing, words or phrases. Dyslexia is a hereditary gene, which means just like someone who has brown eyes, they get it from their parents or another family member. Many people with dyslexia can't really communicate as well, and they don't really understand jokes as well either, or sarcasm, or irony either. It's harder for people to find the right words that they're trying to say, and it's also kind of hard to determine which is left or which is right, and other directional things like north, south, west, east. Reading clearly and fluently isn't really a strong suit for people who have dyslexia, such as me, because I can't really read as well. I can read, obviously, but not as well as others. Ignoring background sounds is something that troubles people with dyslexia because when they are doing a test or a quiz, they're always taken out of the room because when they hear background noises, it's more like they focus on the noise instead of ignoring it completely. And it's kind of a hassle when you're in class or anywhere and you're just paying attention to that noise and you just can't focus. Pronouncing words is also a difficulty or strain in with people who have dyslexia. It's like I don't know how to explain it, but some pronunciations are more difficult than others, like polytheum theme polythemus. I can't even say it. See that was a great example. Right away, dyslexia affects people's way of interacting with people and their capabilities of learning certain skills and other things like that. It also affects how well they can comprehend certain things in life. Like if there's a situation, it's hard to explain, but if there's a situation in which someone is having a difficulty, like, I don't know, difficulty understanding the person's behavior or like how their body language. The people that are mainly impacted by dyslexia are the parents, the teachers, the school, some students, and obviously the person themselves. Dyslexia affects 10% of the population, which might not seem like a lot, but it is. Because of that, more and more people are finding out about dyslexia, which makes states want to make laws for it. The laws state a specific way students should be supported in classes if they have dyslexia or if they have a condition close to it. There's also specific ways the teachers should be trained to teach the kids, and there are also methods in which the kids are taught, such as the Wilson method, which me and a friend were taught in. Some states give out handbooks to better understand dyslexia, and they give it out to the parents, some teachers, most of them. And I'd just like to add that even though there's no cure for dyslexia, people are still trying to figure out if there is testing and a bunch of other stuff. Get to overcome dyslexia for children and adults. Special education teachers help children learn better by reading aloud, giving kids extra time for a certain assignment or task, giving an oral test in addition to a real test such as like writing down, and by using a software like voice recognition for a computer to help make them better understand a certain word, phrase, or idea. Some people who do have dyslexia, they could start out perfectly fine and not that much struggle, but then when more complex words come into play, it'd be a very severe struggle with that because of letters or the way to pronounce it. And some dyslexic people can have language problems, and those problems can lead to problems in school and at work. Some people with dyslexia have it worse than others, such as if you're paying attention to someone completely and you still don't understand that you would have to repeat it, and the person would get frustrated even though you were paying attention completely. But there are others who do have a very mild case of dyslexia. So mild that they don't have as much support as the ones who have a very severe case of dyslexia. And here are some famous people that have dyslexia and are very successful. Robin Williams is one, Fonzie, Whoopi Goldberg, Henry Winkler, Tom Cruise, and Jay Leno. And that's the end of my presentation. Bye.